So, Minecraft. This isn't the game that I initially wanted to record for this video, but all the other games I wanted to try and record just didn't want to vibe with me, I guess. I tried to play Borderlands 2 and I got a Top Neo, which is a really good rocket launcher if you didn't know for the game. Then I got a Pitchfork in the same run as my first legendary for the playthrough, and I was pretty hyped about it. And then the game continued to break on me after I pressed the achievements button instead of quit. And it being Epic Games, it fucking sucks. So yeah, it broke on me. And then this was Fallout New Vegas. I don't know what happened. Something with mods. I don't know how to fix it. And plus it had a really bad stuttering problem, so I'm just gonna have to reinstall this game. And then Terraria is just me getting yeeted on by Tomato Man in the creation of Caveman. Also, no game would be complete without an error game code. And for Morrowind, it was pretty much the same story. He was getting yeeted on multiple times until I decided, hey, we can pay him for it, just for me to realize when I go back outside, I have to worry about cliff racers. But anyways, back to Minecraft. I started and collected wood, as a usual player would do. I found some sheep, so I killed this kid's parents right in front of his very eyes in cold blood. And I went after him, but then I realized I was not a maniac. I'm not a killer. I'm gonna let him live. And then I moved on to his other relative and killed that relative in harsh cold blood. Slow and painful, without remorse, dead. For my new bed. You're lucky, kid. But anyways, I started building my house. And when I started putting those first few blocks down, I was reminded of a nostalgic time when I used to play with my brothers on the Xbox 360 and going creative, and we would make diamond block houses, and we would think that we were the hottest shit. We would think that we were the coolest, and we used to blow up just random patches of land with TNT. But I love this game, and I know the fan base hates what Mojang has done to this game, but at the end of the day, it is Minecraft. Nothing more, nothing less. It's a simple game, and I love this game. And I remember when this came out, and I remember it thinking it was gonna get big, but not this big. Not the best-selling game of all time big, but it did, and I'm happy for it because this game deserves it. But anyway, I finished my house. I am putting down a door here. It doesn't have a roof yet, but it will. And I planted some trees so I can cut them down whenever. And I got newer equipment, got some iron, built me a shield, more armor, and then I went down into a mine and built a kind of base of operations because I don't want to go all the way home. And this is usual protocol, but I start mining. The one thing I always keep close to my heart is the soundtrack to this game. I don't think any other game soundtrack has made me more sadly nostalgic. It's heartbreaking, really. It's haunting. It's lovely. And I love music with a passion. I spend more time listening to music than life itself. I love music possibly even more than gaming, and geez, that is sure tough to beat. But all that aside, this soundtrack is one of the few things that I could actually call a masterpiece. I don't know what C418 had going through his mind when he was creating it, but it is the most beautifully composed pieces of music that has ever graced my ears. I love the sad, ominous, yet fascinatingly curious sounds of Key. I love the sense of adventure that Door fills me with. I adore the calm and chill lullaby that is Subwoofer Lullaby. Living Mice just fills my head every time, remembering it play on the main menu screen back in the day. The space-like wonder of Moog City is unbeaten by any other. The song Minecraft is beautiful in its own right, even though I can only ever think of the ear rape version of it. And then Sweden, Jesus Christ, the country of Sweden just needs to change their national anthem to this song. This song just evokes so many emotions, so many of them sad, so many of them happy. It's nostalgia in a whole song for me. I wanted to make a video discussing a detailed look at this game, but honestly, what hasn't been said that thousands of other YouTubers haven't said already. So I'm just gonna say what I love about this game and my experience through it. What I love about this game that I've already said is the music, as I've already discussed. But another thing I love about this game is the simplicity of it. Anyone can pick this game up. My brother was playing this game when he was 5. My friends are well into their 20s and are still playing this game. Even my dad has played this game. It's the simplicity in its nature that allows people of all ages to play it. It's like Lego saying for ages 4 to 99. It can be for literally anyone, but a comparison can be made. You build with Legos, but what can you also do in Minecraft? Yeah, you can build shit. Creative mode is the tits. What is more fun than going around building whatever the hell your imagination tells you? But at least in this game, you can never run out of your Legos, or I guess your building blocks. But most of the time when I was younger, I just liked blowing up shit and making diamond block homes and creative, and when I had friends over, switch to survival mode so I could flex. And when I decided to let my imagination run free, I would give up halfway because I either got bored, thought it was too complicated to actually make it a reality, or I would rather just make something else, which really makes me question my underlying motivational problems. And speaking of creative, I actually used it and finished something that I'm actually proud of. As you can see in my Wes Anderson inspired sequence I had earlier in the video, I built that little hotel front. I was stoked to see it turn out like that, and I can imagine the sense of accomplishment, gratification, and absolute satisfaction people get when they build like a whole city or some other massive project, whether it be in creative or survival. I feel like it would be on a whole other level compared to what I felt. But I do have to say that the other half of that satisfaction was getting the framing right. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Creative mode is just a part of this game. I haven't even talked about the best of the best, the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme, the cut above all else, a mode in a class in its own, the crown jewel, the bee's knees, New York's finest, prime time, second to none, top dog, king of the jungle, weighing in at only nothing. It's survival. Pretty straightforward. You start off with nothing, you get something and you get better somethings, then you beat the boss. It's like one of those Mafia City ads. Nah, but in reality, it's deeper than that. Minecraft has come a long way since it came out, in my opinion. It's all been for the better, though. From the get-go, you're thrown into this world where you are fending for yourself. You get wood, to get stone, to get iron, to get diamond, to eventually get the newly added netherite. You slowly over time expand your base or home, explore the seemingly infinite world space. You mine, you fight off mobs, infiltrate strongholds, defend villages, to obtain more and more items to better yourself, preparing yourself for the ultimate challenges, one being the Ender Dragon and the other being the Wither. These both being boss fights, with one being the Ender Dragon, which actually ends the game when you defeat it and go back to your world. And what I mean by that is that you get the end credits sequence. But don't fret, this is not the end. You can still go back to the world you know it as, but ask any avid Minecraft player. The end is only the beginning. Now it's time to acquire the highly coveted Elytra. You know, only an apparatus you can use to fly. No biggie, except that it is. It makes getting around so much easier and it's fun as hell. Except when you die. That's no fun. But afterwards, you're still free to explore the vast lands, finding new secrets in every nook and cranny, expanding your home even more. You can experiment with the redstone, make your own self-sufficient structures like cobblestone generators, iron farms, a chicken torture device, a mob grinder. You can build a living quarters to house your villagers, start an actual farm, take on an ocean monument, search shipwrecks, go see a desert pyramid, fuck it, jungle pyramid now, destroy a woodland mansion, get a fucking pet. The possibilities are endless, and I seriously could not go over everything that is possible in survival within the confines of this video, so I'll simply just leave it so. Survival is the best experience you can get out of Minecraft without a doubt. The best thing is that even after 9 years, this game is still receiving big updates from time to time, with the most recent being the Nether update, which completely overhauled the Nether, as you could probably guess. Survival is only just another part of this game. The third part is multiplayer and co-op. I could have lumped multiplayer and co-op with survival or creative, but I think it deserves its own category. I've had the most fun in this game playing with friends. I feel like this game is meant to be played with more than one player. But I'm not saying that it's necessary. All I'm saying is that to me, it is more enjoyable in every way, whether it be split screen co-op on the couch or online with the homies. Nothing compares to sharing your experience with someone else. Those exciting moments when you find diamonds or you beat the Ender Dragon together, or just dicking around in creative. It's those memories in this game with friends that have stuck with me the most. On the other side of the coin, we have online servers. Introducing the two most popular servers in my opinion, I feel like YouTube-wise, but it's not based on really anything else, just my opinion, is the highly time-consuming Hypixel and the infamous 2B2T. Among millions of other servers for literally anything, there's a little bit of something for everyone. I could go into deep details for these servers, but I won't. In short, Hypixel is a minigame server where you can play the most popular minigames, Bed Wars, TNT, Blitz, and many others, but Hypixel isn't just that. It's also a lot deeper than that, but that's all I'm going to say. 2B2T is its own breed. It is an anarchy server. Anything goes, anything at all. It is the epitome of a toxic breeding ground. Think of any game with the most toxic communities: League, CS, Siege, Rust. Think of those but multiply it by like 100 and you get the shit show that is 2B2T. I could never see myself playing in the server, but I will say that it has some of the most interesting history of any gaming server I have ever seen. I would recommend FitMC if you're interested in that kind of stuff. And then we get to the stuff that is external to the base game. We got mods and texture packs. The stuff that is giving the game an even longer life. Not like it needs it. It's crazy some of the stuff people have made. Some of my favorite mods being Tekkit and Arlcraft. TechIt adds many things to help automate and industrialize your world. And RLCraft is considered the most difficult mod packs for Minecraft. It completely overhauls the game and adds many things from new weapons and tools to new mobs and many more. And just like servers, there's practically a mod for everything you can think of. Now onto texture packs. Texture packs are pretty simple. They change the way the game looks. Here are some of my favorites right now. Now to wrap up the video. I have absolutely no problem calling Minecraft my favorite game of all time. I have been here since the beginning and it holds so many memories. This game is fun, friendly, and quite addictive if you let it be. I could not go over everything I would want in a single video without it being extraordinarily long. So I hope this video can just show you a small part of what I'm talking about. Creative, survival, multiplayer, and the community that is keeping this game alive longer than it already is. This game makes me happy and I feel like it increases my dopamine when I play it. It's family fun for everyone. I'm glad this game made a resurgence. It deserves to be recognized more. I've said it once and I'll say it a million times. I love this game with all my heart, and I will show this game to my kids and to their kids, even in my last dying breath. I will carry this game through generations if I have to. Thank you for watching this video. Now, I'm just gonna leave off with this. Sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it, through zeros and ones, through the electricity of the world, through the scrolling words on a screen at the end of a dream. And the universe said, I love you. And the universe said, you have played the game well. And the universe said, everything you need is within you. And the universe said, you are stronger than you know. And the universe said, you are the daylight. And the universe said, you are the night. And the universe said, the darkness you fight is within you. And the universe said, the light you seek is within you. And the universe said, you're not alone. And the universe said, you are not separate from every other thing. And the universe said, you are the universe tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code. And the universe said, I love you, because you are love. And the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream, and the player began a new dream. And the player began a new dream, dreamed better, and the player was the universe, and the player was love. You are the player. Wake up.